following segment is sponsored by Petland.
Welcome back here on Fox 28 Morning Live. I'm completely unimportant because this guy is stealing the show. Oh,
And,
yes, hello.
And that is a guy.
That is a guy.
You're guessing it right.
My guess was right, yes. Hello, hello.
We got a little corgi on.
Beautiful.
Yes, I love corgis. I like their
Yes.
long, sturdy little bodies. And then, here, we didn't even talk.
Oh.
What do you think
I'm
this one
sorry.
is? This one's a little mixed breed. So it's a purebred with a purebred. What do you think they are? You'll never guess it.
I'll never guess it.
Yeah.
My wife is a dog person. I should know this, but I don't.
My wife, I like that.
Yes.
I should know this because miniature poodle,
yes.
with a Labrador Retriever. So this is a mini Labradoodle. So that's,
Mini
yeah.
Labradoodle.
Yeah.
Very family friendly, right?
Yes, and then here, a little thing on doodles is everybody thinks they are non-shedding. That would be somewhat incorrect. You don't know where they're going to be.
Exactly.
Because it's one purebred with a different purebred, that means that you're kind of in between somewhere. And I just was talking with a neighbor, and they said, yeah, ours sheds. And I go, yeah, that's why there's
It can
second
happen.
generations where they'll come back to a poodle. So,
Yeah.
all right, we've introduced our guests here.
Yes, most important part.
Yeah, I was going through, I'm always looking for information and how can I help customers and myself and all that. And I found Volvo came out with a news release a couple days ago, and it was a study that they did, and it was restraining your pets in the car.
Which we have our pets in the car much more than we actually think.
Yes.
Yes.
And so this is, I was reminiscing, I'm like going, well, I remember, and I was with my family, I remember when Dad would put me in his lap and I would hit, do the drive, steering wheel and stuff.
Yeah.
You know how don't recommend
Yeah,
that
don't
to
do that
anybody.
anymore.
No. So we're kind of doing the same thing. We're in that same mode with pets where, yeah, you can run around, just do whatever you want. And then they get into trouble, they're distracting just like kids were and all that kind of stuff. So restraining your dog in the car is a big thing for both you and the pet. It helps both of them. And there was a survey out, and here, the first slide here that you're going to see is just some information. This is just anxiety levels as far as it's interesting, millennials versus the rest of us.
The rest of us.
And then this one, if you could hold it up for just a second. So what they did is 30 hours of observation of 15 people. So it was a smaller study, but they got some big things out of it. So 30 hours is total. It was going in here, you could see the hours. Over 3 hours you were distracted if your dog was unrestrained. It was just over 1 hour if they were restrained. So I'm sure you're like looking back and say, hey, how you doing? That 3 hours, look at 3 hours, and that was a 30-hour stay. 10% of our time is taken up by these little guys when we're driving.
And I've seen both. I've seen dogs that are really, really quiet and they sit and they like to hang their neck out of the window, but others just jump around.
Right, and they said the two most common things was all of a sudden in their lap, whoa, and now you're really distracted. And then the second one was their head was out the window, and I'm assuming that the driver was concerned about something there. So it's really interesting that we allow our pets to be free when we don't with our kids, and look at the danger that comes into it. So what can you do?
Those really quickly here, we have
pet carriers. You got the hard pet carriers. Those are the ones that we know. That's what I do in my car, and I have them in the back seat. This is a seatbelt. Seatbelts work really, really good. They're tethered in, and they're going to protect the dog. If you're trying to calm the dog a little bit, you've got the wraps, and then the calming aids that are out there. And then, hey, are you chic? You look a little chic.
I look chic. I'll take this one out.
Yeah, you're going to have this one.
My chic dog carrier.
Yes. You're going to walk it in. Put it down in there. It's got a little padding in it. Life is beautiful.
Ron, thank you so much. You can see all of these items over at Petland.